Hello sa inyong lahat. Hold on. Parang may kulang eh. Oh yeah. So, hello. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon sa inyong lahat. Kumusta po? Ayan. Okay. So, yes. I'm here again on your screen live and time check muna tayo. Today is September 25. 2024, 9:07 p.m. Wednesday dito sa California. O, di ba? So, yes, I'm here in Antioch, California right now. And yes, you might see me every day on live because we have this 90-day success challenge ongoing right now. And today is our 66th day. O, di ba? O, 66 na malapit na, OMG. And this 90-day success challenge is only for me. Every one of us has different reasons, but for me, I have only three reasons. That is for personal growth, professional growth, and to form a new habit, of course. And ano ba? Yeah. So, baka magsasawa kayo sa pagmumukha namin every day. It's because that we are in a digital online business and we use the social media to present our business or to offer this business, this life-changing opportunity. And if you want to check what we do, just check on our website, www.josankit.com. So, and I'm a business owner and a mentor where we help individuals to jumpstart their online business. So, yeah, ang topic natin ngayon is about, ano bang nakalagay dun sa banner natin? It's about importance of open communication. So, ayan, yun yung kagandahan ngayon eh, kasi nowadays you don't have any problem with the communication, especially that there is a, you know, may translator tayo, may taga-translate, may mga caption, di ba? Which is on different languages. So, anywhere, kahit nasang bansa, pwede tayong pumunta kasi we have these translators and everything. Hindi tayo mawawala, di ba? And especially that we have this business. Yes, we have a digital online business. It's worldwide. But the thing is, if you're asking if there will be a problem with the communication, wala pong magiging problema because we have a captions, subscriptions, and translator. O, di ba? So, lahat sakop niya talaga. So, you will not be having a problem with that. And, hold on. So, bakit nga ba nagkakaroon ng miscommunication? Especially for me, I have an experience regarding communication. I've worked in the Middle East for 5 years. So, there's a lot of miscommunication. Yung mahirap pa talagang senyas, talagang sign language. Yung kasi iba-iba din dun eh, kahit na sabihin mong nasa Middle East ka and you're thinking that you will only learn Arabic language, but it's not. Kasi there's a lot of different nationalities din, like Nepali, Indian, mga Turkish, ayan, English o Filipino, ayan. Iba-iba talaga ang mga language nila doon. So, even if you speak to them in English, mahirapan ka. And then, second is, if you will speak to them in Arabic, mahihirapan ka din. Kasi, iba-ibang language eh. So, talagang agkud-kud ka na lang ti ulo, no? Adati ka sa nga sabsabali nga language. And, but there's a story that I want to share. It's regarding communication. So, because here in our 90 Days Success Challenge, we have different topics where we discuss where we discuss a certain topic. We can relate it to our experiences, to our stories, to our insights, our opinions. So yan, lahat paghahaluin mo. So for today's topic about open communication, and I have a story to tell regarding open communication. And this is regarding because I came from I worked in Middle East for 5 years. There's a story that I want to share, uh, and it's about miscommunication. Um, Paano nga ba nagkaroon ng miscommunication? Yes, it's because they have different languages. They're talking on different language, iba-iba talaga. So hindi lang iisa, hindi lang English, hindi lang Arabic. Ayan, so about sa miscommunication, because my husband is working, just checking, because my husband is working in just checking. Ayun, sorry. Because my husband is working in EMS. Nasa EMS siya. EMS is like working in an ambulance, paramedic, emergency medical services. So, hi Jana! Just a shout out lang muna sa first viewer ko si Jana. Hi! Hi sis! Buti gising ka pa. And thank you for watching. Congratulations, girl! You made it! You did great this day! Oh my gosh, I watched your nakatutok talaga ako, nakagano na amazed sa inyo kanina sa inyong go live, and it was like, oh my gosh, mas magaling pa kayo sa amin eh. Diyos ko, nung nagsimula akong mag-go live, because I don't usually do go live. That's what we're telling to people. This is coming out from our comfort zone. And this 90 Days Success Challenge helped a lot, especially to our business partners. And I'm very, very proud to my business partners who did their go live today, which is Jana, congratulations, Elisa, Debbie, Miraflor, and sino pa ba? Jeans, kasama niya yung Jeans, may panglima pa ata, Jana. So, yun, congratulations sa inyo na kaya nyo. O, di ba? Kayang-kaya nyo pala. Ang dami nyong tinatago, ha? so, so, yes. Back to my story that I want to share. Oh, naimbag nga rabi imot kanya, sis Ading Jana. Grabe ang kaba mo. Kayang-kaya mo, oh, na kayang-kaya mo. You did great actually, and that is first time. Yung first time ko wala talaga akong kapal mukha. Wala talagang lumabas sa bunganga ko yung parang, "Hi, hello." Tapos kape. And then just watching who's gonna come into my live. And then I don't know what to say. Tapos nakita ko si Coach Lynn, eh, di buti na lang meron si Charis na yung nag-join sa atin ngayon, which is my eagle, nag-join. Siya yung umakyat. Yun din nung kasi simula ko pa lang ng business. Pero umalis din agad, and then when I saw Coach Lynn, ay nahiya ako lalo, pinatay ko na, "Dut!" But you guys, you rocked it. Oh my gosh. You did great. And kudos sa inyo dahil first time nyo yun. Kaya congratulations sa inyo. You did great. And yes, so we're gonna be talking about importance of open communication. So so ito yung kwento ko kasi yung asawa ko, he's working as a EMT, emergency medical technician. So siya yung kasama ng paramedic sa ambulance, and they run to different cases. So usually isa lang yung paramedic na kasama nila na tumatakbo because they are the 911 people there in Qatar, and they are usually called with the paramedic. So lahat ng mga emergency tinatakbuhan nila yan. Hindi tulad dito na there's a certain cases only that EMTs can handle. But doon, paramedic and EMT ang magkasama. So, ito ang kwento. May emergency call. So, may tumawag. Kasi Middle East, hindi lang hindi lang Arabic, hindi lang English ang nandyan, kundi iba-ibang lahi. And those different people na nandun, very diversified din siya na parang dito. But at least dito, they can speak basic English. Doon, hindi sila nakakapag-speak ng basic English. So talagang halo-halo. agtiritir ti dilam no mapangka ta iba-iba ang mga lengguwahe. So aside from Filipinos, of course, may Indian, may Persian, may Lebanese, may mga Nepalese, may Bangladesh, ayan. So iba-ibang language. So one time, there is an emergency call na na-receive yung operator. So unknown case siya. Tapos sabi nung partner ng asawa ko yung paramedic, sabi niya, "What's the case?" Sabi niya. "It's an unknown case." Sabi niya. Eh di tumakbo sila kasi pag unknown case, tatakbo sila ng priority 1 which is an emergency. So nung tumakbo sila ng priority 1, na ano niya na basta yung sinabi lang, the only thing that they've told me is that it is a priority 1, it's an unknown case. Tapos yung paramedic na partner niya, parang nairita kung tatakbo ba talaga sila ng priority 1 or baka abdominal pain na naman yun para tatakbo sila ng priority 4. Pero nung tinawagan yung paramedic, yung operator, sabi nung paramedic is, it is an unknown case. The only word that they mentioned is Lipton tea. Sabi niya gano'n. So 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 sabi live muna ako. Teka lang ha. So, nung sabi niya gano'n, "Lipton tea," sabi niya gano'n, "Are you sure that that is an emergency call? Are you sure that that is a priority 1? Maybe it's not a priority call. Maybe we can run as priority 4." Sabi niya gano'n ng partner ng asawa ko. "No, just go as priority 1." Sabi niya gano'n. So yung paramedic, "Okay, what can we do? We have to go because it is an unknown case, so we have to run as priority 1." Buti na lang tumakbo sila ng priority 1. Tumakbo sila ng priority 1, hinanap yung pasyente, Nepalese yun. And this is a real story. So Nepalese yun. So usually pag may ambulance na pupunta, may tao na aabang sa labas ng ng bahay nila para ituro kung saan yung pasyente. Eh tamang-tama, buti na lang may nag-aabang sa labas, pero parang relax lang sila na hindi nagpapanik. So parang sabi nung paramedic na partner ng asawa ko is, mukha namang hindi emergency kasi walang nagpapanik, sabi niya gano'n. Eh ang dami-daming tao doon na nakaabang sa kalsada. Tapos sabi niya, so it's okay. Looks like it's not a priority 1, so we have to just go. Tapos nung pumunta sila, hindi nila nadala yung bag nila na kung saan yung mga emergency medications and basta yung emergency kit nila. So nung pumunta sila doon, ang dami-daming tao. Kasi 'di ba pag mga Nepali, mga Indian yan, parang mga itik yang mga yan, laging magkakadikit, ang dami nilang magkakasabay. Kaya pag makikita mo yan sa labas, lalo na sa Middle East, pag makikita mo yan sa labas, ang dami nilang magkakasama. Para silang mga itik talaga. Kaya yung tawag namin sa kanila is itik mga, tama. Tapos nung pumunta sila, hindi nila wala silang nakitang pasyente. Sabi ng gano'n, "Saan yung pasyente? Sabi niyo Lipton tea, same as Lipton tea, where's the patient?" Sabi niya gano'n nung paramedic sa mga taong nakaabang do'n. Tapos, "Yes, same Lipton tea, he's inside." Sabi nung mga tao na nandun. Tapos, "Wala namang pasyente dun, same Lipton tea." Sabi nila gano'n nung pagpasok ng paramedic. Pagtingin "Saan yung pasyente?" Same Lipton tea." Anong Lipton tea? Lipton tea ang mga sinasabi ng mga 'to. Tapos sa same Lipton tea, sabi nung isang Nepali, pag pag pagtingin nilang gano'n, nakita nila yung pasyente naka-Lipton tea. Kaya yun yung parang communication. Yun yung communication na miscommunication. Pero ang maganda dun, tumakbo sila ng priority 1, yung ambulance. 'di ba? So, yun ang isang miscommunication. So, if you could imagine a Lipton tea hanging on a cup, so it's the same thing as a person na yung pasyente na yun na tinawag nila. So, buti na lang tumakbo sila ng priority one. And I just wanna make a shout out kay Zapra who is here. Hi Zap, thank you for coming into my live. And si Jo, Ate Jo, I remember that incident, still laughing whenever I remember it, di ba? So yun yung oh my gosh. Yun yung mahirap sa sa noon nung 'di ba? 'Di ba, Ate Jo, yun yung mahirap nung panahon natin yun kasi wala tayong interpreter, eh. Nung umalis na lang ako tsaka tayo nagkaroon ng interpreter. Pero noon talagang naghahanap pa tayo ng, kung sino ang magiging interpreter natin na nurse kasi wala pa kami yung camera. And we are using people pero hindi naman laging available yung nurses na magta-translate. So 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 ganun nga yung nangyari and laging may miscommunication sa amin sa Middle East na doon. Yung mga for example, yung may nagpatanggal ng ngipin, iba yung natanggal kasi hindi nagkaintindihan. Tapos yun nga, yung kwento ko na yun, na yung miscommunication dahil same Lipton tea sila ng same Lipton tea. Tinatawag nila along the way na papunta para tingnan yung pasyente, same Lipton tea pa rin. So wala pa rin sa isip nila kung anong ibig sabihin ng Lipton tea. So, pero pagpunta nga nila, yun yung nakita nila. So, that is one of the uh, experiences nung nandun ako sa nandun ako sa Middle East. Hindi na kasi tanong ni Jana. Same Lipton tea, 'di ba? Especially sa Middle East, mahilig sila sa mga chai, sa mga cha, mga tea. Yan, pati rin mga Indians, mahilig sila sa mga tea. Mga sa syuhada. Yes, I know, syuhada. Alam ko yung sige repeat. Iba. Iba yung sagot ngayon. Buhay ba ate? So, unfortunately, sorry, hindi nung time na yun kasi talagang nag-big tea at saka ang taas. So, yun. And maling live pala yun. Mali yun. Tapos na yun. Moving forward tayo, hindi ka pa naka-move on, Zap, sa sa sige repeat, Hindi ko na-gets yung Lipton tea, eh. Hindi mo na-gets yung Lipton tea? Ah, sige repeat. Hindi tayo matatapos nito. Diyos ko, mapupuyat si Shay, may ihahatid pang mga bata yan sa umaga. Nagets mo, tapos, so sige, repeat ang Lipton tea. Hindi pa niya nakita. Pero I gets ko na, yes, di ba? Naisip mo na, Zap, kung bakit Lipton tea. Ng isang ng miscommunication. But anyway, we're gonna talk about miscommunication. Aywa. Aywa means yes in Arabic. So, yes, we're gonna talk about miscommunication. Pero last message, ano ba yan? Si Ate Jo. Ito, naka-work ko kasi sa Qatar, eh. So, alam niya yung mga kwento. Alam ko rin yung mga kwento. Just imagine the Lipton tea on how it is when it is narcup. That's it. Same Lipton tea. Lipton code. Kinuwento ko nga 'to sa sa aming, reunion kasi it's about communication. And, back home we have 'di ba laging uso 'yan, reunion every summer. And then one time I went home, na-tsamba na reunion. And then I talked about communication and then, one example is that one. So, tawa sila ng tawa, hindi maka-move on yung tita ko. And, yung tita ko is, nagtuturo sa isang, ano ba yun? Communication, communication ba yun? BS Communication? So, yun yung isang example niya. Lagi niyang example yan. So, anyways, we're gonna talk about open communication. Kung bakit nga ba nagkakaroon ng miscommunications. So, usually it's maybe lack of understanding and yun, yung iba-ibang culture siguro. at saka kung iba-ibang language, ayan, yan, diyan nagkakaroon yan. Pero ano nga ba ang importance ng miscommunication? 'Di ba? Ay, ng miscommunication, sorry, ng open communication. Ano nga ba? Talagang puyat na yata 'to. Ano bang importance ng open communication sa isang kahit sa hindi man sa isang ano lang, isang aspect, pero lahat ng aspect ng ating buhay. Why is it good to have an open communication? Because it encourages free ideas or free exchange of ideas, 'di ba? Pwede nating i-share at saka ano pa ba, it prevents miscommunication at saka it prevents misunderstanding at saka conflicts. Yun yung pinakaimportante. And paano ba natin maano yung open communication? Kasi napaka-importante yan eh, lalo na if we are a business owner or a business or we have a business. Aside from the open communication with your relationship with your husband or with your kids or with your family, because it really builds trust talaga. Yung ano ko doon, kasi ayokong pag-usapan. Trust talaga. Pag communication, number one is you're building trust to everyone. To everyone who's around you, di ba? Because if you're open and if you're honest enough to, nasabihin lahat yung mga nasa isip mo at saka yung mga mistakes mo, di ba? Pag may ginawa kang mali at naging open ka dun sa mali mo, na sinabi mo na mali ka nga at saka nasabi, at least kahit na hindi mo aminin na mali mo pero inopen mo, it is still it is still good kasi nasabi mo at saka bahala na yung tao kung maiintindihan niya or i-accept niya yun or hindi. But initial reaction is hindi, 'di ba? Usually hindi niya natatanggap. Pero as time goes on, as long as you open book ka, na inopen mo lahat, nagpakatotoo ka at sinabi mo, 'di ba? Initial reaction is talagang magagalit ka or hindi mo ina-accept. Pero as time goes by, parang nagre-reflect ka rin na parang ano din, maintindihan mo kung bakit nga gano'n yung nangyari or gano'n yung ginawa niya, 'di ba? So yun yung parang naano ko, yung trust talaga. And ano pa ba, yung transparency, 'yan. Transparency na nagiging totoo ka, yung pinapakita mo talaga kung ano yung totoo. And ano pa ba ang magandang ano, pero yu wala akong masyadong maisip na ano ngayon at na topic, kaya yun yung naisip kong i-discuss, eh, yung magbigay na lang ng example and 'di ba parang parang madaling intindihin and yung ano rin, 'pag open communication, it builds also aside from the trust and transparency, naso-solve din ang misunderstanding kasi, yun din, transparency na 'pag sinabi mo yung totoo at nakita nila yung totoo, then it will solve the problem right away, o 'di ba? O problem solving pa pala and it boosts the morale of your team kung papaano, nagkakaroon ng ano, kasi 'pag may open communication nagkakaroon yan ng trust. So mas ano na sila, mas komportable na silang makipagtrabaho sa'yo, mas komportable silang, na sabihin kung ano yung mga gusto nila at gawin, 'di ba? Yun yung maganda, eh, na nagiging, na nagkakaroon ng success ng dahil dun. Kaya I'm encouraging my business partners and my future incoming business partners na maging open lang kasi we don't know, especially that we are in the digital, business and we are, far from each other. We're just meeting in a virtual space. Dun lang tayo nagmi-meet. That's why we are encouraging everyone to open up or to speak up. Wag maging tameme kasi we don't know what's really on your mind or kung ano ang gusto mong gawin. Eh, malay nyo kung yun pala yung mga ideas niyo mas maganda pa, o 'di ba? Pero sa bagay ako din eh, tahimik tahimik eh. I'd rather want to observe people rather than talking and talking. Kaya 'pag nasa crowd ako usually, I don't usually talk, 'pag nasa crowd. Pero dito sa live 'pag nakikita niyo, madaldal ako, dahil no choice, mag-isa ako, sinong magsasalita dito? 'Di ba? So so no choice talaga, magsasalita ako, babangka ko na lang ang aking dila dito kasi wala talaga akong, I don't have any choice kung sinong magsasalita dito sa aking live. But, that is the one that I'm still learning, to speak up. Kasi 'pag minsan I usually talk when it's too late or when it's too kasi I usually let those peoples, around me talk first. If they're talking or if they're presenting something, I just let them. I'll just listen and then see. And then kapag may dagdag lang, tsaka lang ako nagdadagdag. But otherwise, kapag wala akong maidadagdag, I don't usually talk. I'll just, let those, people know to talk, 'yun. And, ano pa ba, and, which is 'yun dapat ang isa pang i-ano natin, i ano na 'to, matutunan natin. And, 'yun yung kagandahan nito sa Go Live na 'to kasi, um, nagiging outspoken ka, lumalabas yung mga gusto mong sabihin, 'di ba? So, which is yun yung maganda. And especially that we are on, yun nga, virtual space. We only meet in a virtual space. So, ang hirap lang kasi na 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 ano na 'to, na kapag hindi nagsasalita yung mga team members mo, yun yung mas mahirap. Kasi you really don't know what you're gonna share or tell. Kasi kapag minsan if you're very outspoken and you will tell something, parang siguro pushy na or masyadong marami na, parang gano'n. But, sometimes I always talk based on my experiences and I don't want those other people be, regretful lalong-lalo na kapag pagdating sa mga ganitong bagay na I know that it will be successful for them or it will really help them a lot. I will push. I will push. But, kasi ano, pinagdaanan ko din 'yan, parang gano'n and it took me long time actually, 'di ba? Kaya nga ako bilib sa mga tao na pagkasabak pa lang, go, go, go. But for me, I usually take time na step forward. Yung parang very cautious pa rin ako hanggang sa ngayon na kung gagawin ko or ano at saka I'm always basing it on my timing and, on my, guts, yung mga gut feeling, mga ganyan. Parang lagi kong doon bini-base, hindi ko alam, nasanay na siguro na gut feeling lagi. And, kaya iyon ang importante ng, open communication, para maging komportable din sa'yo yung tao, para maging, ano pa ba 'to, ah, to share their ideas and to help with the, improvement of the group also. That's the most important thing, especially that we are working as a team here in this business, even if we have our own, business alone. But, kasi yun yung kagandahan, no man is an island talaga na you cannot kahit na sa business. Kaya nga ang daming mga business na magaganda pero bakit nagfe-fail? It's because that they don't have enough support, 'di ba? With the same other kind of businesses. And this team and in our business, it's a very very good thing because we have a lot of heads. So talagang ang daming mga ideas, ang dami nating pwedeng i-share, ang dami nating pwedeng gawin. Kasi at saka ang dami nating pwedeng takbuhan, ang dami nating pwedeng sandalan kung nahihirapan tayo or kung hindi natin alam kung ano ang gagawin natin or kung kailan tayo mag-i-step forward. And it's a good thing that also, ako limitado lang yung mga taong ka-close ko, mga pinagsasabihan ko usually. And it's always been, lagi ko 'tong sinasabi, it's always been Zap and Gina if regarding on this business, sila din. And, usually minsan nga, yun nga yung medyo ano sa akin kasi, Coach Lynn is very approachable. I don't have any problem approaching Coach Lynn, pero 'pag minsan, yun nga, dahil sa hiya, binubulabog si Gina or si Zap. Gano'n ang nangyayari. So, yes. So, Ay, ang daming mga comments. Let me just, check ang mga comments nila ha. Just imagine the Lipton tea. Yes, I know, right? And ito, dami kong tawa dito. Lalo na si Zap, hindi na naman niya nakuha. Si Sigiripit, hindi na naman niya nakuha. Ito na naman, hindi niya nakuha. Ano ba, Zap? Iba na ang alam ko na meaning ng Lipton tea ngayon. I know. Noon nga, kasi mahilig sila sa Lipton tea sa Middle East. Hindi ko alam kung meron ba kasi yung napuntahan ko, they love a lot of Lipton tea. Kaya hindi coffee pero Lipton tea. Kahit na ilang Lipton tea ang andun sa cup nila, OMG. Pero masarap na naman ang pagtimpla nila ng mga Lipton tea sa Middle East at saka yung mga Indian. Magaling sila sa pagtimpla ng mga chai. Chai, ayan, promotes transparency. Yes, 'di ba? So, yes, yun talaga. Transparency is the most important key. Yan, 'di ba? Yun talaga ang pinaka-importante, transparency. Open communication also helps and everybody is welcome to speak up, share their ideas without fear. I know. So, how do you build the rapport ba if to have that open communication? Sa akin is kasi marami ang at saka ito ang ang technique ni Gina. Marami ang talagang mahirap ang i-approach ang mga tao na katulad ko na mahiyain din, shy. Takot, ayun, may takot din. Pero yung ginagawa is ayan, i-one-on-one mo na lang, 'di ba? I-one-on-one mo na lang and then you can, talk and then until you will gain parang mawala yung takot until komportable na siya sa'yo at open na siya sa'yo and then that's it. It will start from there and dun talaga ako believe kanina na the live of Jeans and the other business partners here, sina sina Jana, sina Ate Elisa, sina Ate Debbie, ayan, sina Ate Miraflor at saka si Ate Shirley, ayan. Kasi yung mga yan parang takot na takot and believe talaga ako sa pasensya ni Jeans na nagawa niyang kausapin at tigi-tigisa yung mga yun at pumayag. And it's because also of yun, building rapport na talagang tinigi-tigisa niya. Nung una na ano ko yan, talagang nakita ko kasi kapag si Jeans kapag tatawagan mo yan, sasagot agad yan. But because there are may mga business partners na din siya, ang dami. And talagang nagtiis siya na i-one-on-one yung mga yan. And then until nakuha niya yung mga trust. Kaya wow, believe talaga ako, bow ako. And kanina is napalabas niya agad lumabas sila sa mga comfort zones nila, 'di ba? So nakakatuwa, nakakatuwa. And kaya Lipton tea pa more. I know, right? Hindi ko alam, galing ka din sa Middle East, Cheryl, di ba? So, I don't know if you've heard that story. Kasi sa amin, nagkalat na yung kwento na yun eh. Ang dami pang ang dami pang nakakatuwang mga miscommunications doon sa Middle East. And it's funny. Yung maganda lang, this is the story that I want to share. Because when I went, at first, I was so scared to go in Middle East. Kasi 'di ba, lahat ng mga kwento, lahat ng mga sinasabi nila, mga experiences ng mga pumupunta do'n, pangit 'di ba? Yung parang ang pangit talaga na dahil war pa, tapos ang dami mo pang nadidinig about sa mga single na mga negative. Ayan, so if you go there, you have to be married. Yung ang daming mga sinasabing mga gano'n. But I'm so very thankful to God na napadpad ako doon. Kasi maybe it's because to change the mindset also when I went in there. I was able to see ganda ng lugar at saka culture ng mga Middle East. Maganda rin pala yung culture nila at saka talagang makapamilya sila. Yung talagang napaka-close nila sa within the family, ay talagang ipaglalaban ka nila. Yung parang kung may tribal war talaga. Parang ganun eh, parang yung sa amin. Kaya parang nagpapasalamat ako na napadpad ako doon. And all the while, I thought that Middle East is like a third world country, pero hindi pala. Nung pagpunta ko doon parang na-amaze pa ako na, wow, ang yaman pala nila. And then that's the thing, napunta ako doon before ako pumunta dito kasi I went there to work while waiting for my papers for US, and I've waited for like 7 years for my papers for US. So I went there to work for 5 years, and doon ko nakita yung ganda kahit na disyerto, ganda ng kultura nila, ganda ng bansa nila at saka kung gaano sila kayaman. It was like, ang yaman talaga nila. I can't I can't tsaka I can't blame myself na pagpunta ko dito kino-compare ko yung mga gamit. Bakit mas ideal pa doon yung what you are reading on the book itself about nursing care plan, about everything, how to take care of a person or a patient. Talagang by the book sila doon na sinusunod, pati yung pag-aalaga ng pasyente. And then dun kaya ako nasanay at saka parang maganda kasi by the book din tayo, sa Pilipinas, 'di ba? By the book talaga. And then when I came here in California, it is where the JCO, the GCI, and everything. And then dito rin nanggagaling yung libro, yung mga Lippincott, mga ganyan na libro, yung Kaplan, ayan. Lalo na dito sa California. I thought all the while it will be more ideal here, but hindi rin pala, no? Pati yung mga gamit mas maano pa dun, mas advanced pa rin sila doon. Doon, 'pag IV line mo pa lang is no blood, no blood exposure talaga yung mga IV kits nila. Yung I'm talking about IV kit is the insertion of the IV sa kamay. No blood exposure talaga, yung parang closed system talaga yung ano. Dito, yung parang ginagamit pa rin sa Pilipinas naman yung ginagamit nila, kaya sabi ko ganyan, but I was very thankful that I went in there, and it was a memorable one talaga. So, yeah, next message is making an open, honest communication is a crucial part of the business. This will help your partner share their ideas that can not only inspire you, but can also inspire a lot of people. Yes, build a community wherein everyone feels that they are seen and involved, where they can feel comfortable and confident speaking their mind without fear of any judgment. When we have this inside, crab mentality will never foster and smooth business transactions will rise. Aba, ang dami naman. Ang daming insights ni Mika, Angela. But yes, that is true. And that is why I'm very thankful to have this kind of business. I was able to find this business because talagang may open communication, and the doing the mastermind alone, there is a training site wherein there is a mastermind, and yun, active ano talaga, active kapag nandun ka online, and you will do it on the day itself, na wag yung replay, on the day itself, you will attend on the day itself. It is an active ano talaga. So yung mga questions mo, kung may questions ka, kung may queries ka, talagang natatanggap nila at sinasagot agad nila doon mismo, on that spot. Yun yung maganda. At saka yung ini-encourage nila every members, because so we always share our stories, we always share our experiences. So, and the thing is, doon ka mapapabilib na they are not paid to share their stories, or their talagang volunteer na mag-share ka ng stories mo doon, mag-share ka ng experience mo, which is yun yung nagustuhan ko, knowing na napakalaki na siya, knowing na it's a worldwide. So parang doon ka ma-amaze na, wow, everyone is being accepted, everyone is being recognized, ayan, and everyone is being praised by their hard works. 'di ba? Tapos, yung talagang interactive talaga yung community because they will ask people na if you have any ideas or if you want to share your ideas or stories, you can share, ganyan sila. So yun yung isang nagustuhan ko at saka open at saka yung culture talaga na tinuturo nila na from the company itself, it is being passed down to this business, to our digital online, to our community, that na yun nga, tulungan, that you will help the one below you, 'di ba? Hindi lang yung nasa baba mo kundi kahit na sino. Yun yung maganda. And we have this messaging app na kung saan it is an open communication where you can message kahit na sino doon sa community, kahit na nasa tugatog ng tugatog ng success, na very successful person na siya, pero you can still message them and they will reply, o 'di ba? So yun yung nakakaano talaga sa community na 'to. And uy, hi Tita Beth. Thank you for coming into my live. It's late. Buti gising pa po kayo. We can only do much to motivate, but if the team member close ang mind, we cannot do anything. Yes. So actually, that is one of the challenge ba sa ating mga business owners, kasi if yun na nga, parang spoiled na din pag minsan kasi our culture is we really have to help them when there's a new business partner coming in. We really have to help them on their starting up, or on their onboarding. Lahat na binibigay natin kahit na nandun siya sa training site, and parang spoon fed na rin, no? Pero pagkatapos pa ng na-start up na yung business nila, some of them, ah, biglang nawawala. Tapos ikaw na nanghihinayang, ikaw pa yung nang-a-approach sa kanila, which is baliktad. Na dapat sila ang humabol sa'yo kasi they've invested much, they took a leap of faith, but still ikaw pa yung mga habol sa kanila to check on them and everything. But what I've telling to my other business partner, yun, just a reminder, just a message, wag na nating pahirapan ang sarili natin, 'di ba? Or wag na natin i-stress ang sarili natin. We still communicate, and then we still send them a message. Pag magre-reply, well and good. Pero pag hindi nag-reply, it's okay. It's their loss anyways, 'di ba? So yun yung isang natutunan ko, kasi pag lalo na ako pag hindi sumunod, pag hindi pa nag-reply, parang nakakaano, 'di ba? Parang hindi nag-reply, ikaw pa yung maiinis talaga, pero sila dapat yung hahabol sa iyo, pero kalimitan parang baliktad. But the only thing that we can do is just send them a message and just remind them that we are still here and we are still there, here for them. And that's it, 'di ba? Wag na nating stressin ang sarili natin kung ayaw nilang mag-reply, di wag. Lola Rosalina is watching. Hello, Lola. Thank you for coming into my live and watching. Hello. And yes, amazing live ngayon kanina ba? Oo, 'di ba nakaka-amaze talaga yung live kanina. They all came out from their comfort zone, 5 of them, 'di ba? First time to hear it kaya mabenta sa akin. Yep, I've worked in Saudi. 'Di ba? Yes, grabe ang love sa family, mas maganda ang hospital nila. Yeah, mas maganda talaga ang hospital, and their culture also. Talagang dun ako napaano na, wow, kahit na yung talagang pinakamatanda nila na family, I'm talking about the Arabic culture, that they really respect their elderly. Kung babastusin mo yung nila, ikaw pa ang susuntukin. Do'n ako believe sa culture nila, kahit na yung mga apo, mga maliliit na ganyan, grabe silang magprotekta sa mga nila, sa mga elderly. Talagang do'n ako na, wow. Pero dito, ewan ko na lang. So, correct, yeah. So, yes, Middle East is beautiful. Super ang ganda ng healthcare system nila at alaga ang mga staff, yeah. Kahit sa food rin, ang grabe, yes. ang size ng serving nila, ang small nila parang large na dito, tama. Ang lalaki ng mga serving nila, good for 3 person. 'Pag dito parang sasabihin mo na 2, doon good for 3, ang laki. Ang lalaki, pati yung mga ano nila, mga meats nila ang lalaki, eh. Kaya do'n ako tumaba, eh, tapos ang hirap ng magpapayat, yes. So, yes, ang ganda ng ating, communication ngayon, which is open communication, and thank you so much for coming into my live and, yeah, um, ano pa ba ang puwede nating i-advice sa mga ano, building rapport naman talaga. Tsaka yeah, open communication is, yun talaga, eh, transparency and building trust. Kasi kapag walang open communication, walang transparency, 'di ba? Yung trust masisira, mawawala na parang bula, yun. So, thank you so much everyone for coming into my live and hope to see you again tomorrow. So if you're interested on what we are doing or what business we have www.josankit.com. Just enter your name and email. Your email, your thinking na baka pang-hack or something. No, it is an email. We need the email. Instead of giving us your number, your cell phone number, na which is more ano nga naman yon, more private ang phone number, give us your email so that we can send you the information that you need to know. Yun lang. Kaya huwag kayong matakot sa email. To send you an information of the ano, sa ano nga eh, sa, di ba? Pag-shopping nga ninyo, enter nyo yung email ninyo and then you just click yes, 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 yung ano na to, receive an information or receive a promotion, receive a ano, ay pumapayag kayo. Eh dito lang, it's just an email just to receive the information and to see the beauty of our business. And that's it. And if you want to proceed to step 2, at yun nga, kung gusto mong magsimula na sabi ni Sir Roger, una is para makita mo, mag-proceed ka sa step 1. Pag gusto mong magsimula, proceed to step 2. At saka kung gusto mong maging successful, proceed to step 3. So tatlo lang 'yan, 3 steps. O 'di ba? So, yun lang, and then ano ba, tomorrow will be, oh my gosh, palapit na ng palapit, 67. So hope to see you tomorrow again on my live. And sana po sa mga nanonood, sa aming mga aspiring entrepreneur at saka mga naghahanap ng mga side hustle or plan B, huwag po kayong matakot na mag-check or i-check itong opportunity na to, because this opportunity is a gold mine. 'Di ba? So, kapag natatakot po kayo na if this is a networking or MLM, if you are an employer, you are in networking actually. But the MLM, it's not an MLM po, because we have a different platform. The idea, maybe you're thinking that it's the same. Hindi po. Kahit nasasabihin yung it's the same thing, no, it's different. You have to check it out, www.josankit.com. And yun, makikita nyo kung bakit sinasabi naming hindi MLM ito. It's more, yeah, we are an affiliate marketers. We are affiliated with a 50-year-old company, which means 50 years na siya, which means strong na siya, strong na siya. So, less risk na siya na mababankrupt or anything, 'di ba? Kasi 50 years na eh. And yung kagandahan pa, may yung ang daming benefits yung mga platforms, yung platform nila. Kaya tingnan niyo, it's like building a franchise on your own. So, yes, it's a franchise business. Sinabi ko na. Okay. So, thank you so much and have a good night. And I hope to see you again tomorrow. Mahaba-haba na rin ang kwentuhan. At saka thank you sa pagiging interactive sa aking live ngayon. And sana po sa lahat ng mga nanonood, wag lang po kayong pasana-sana all. Wag pong sana all, kasi alam kong kaya niyo po, kaya po natin itong lahat. Dapat tara all po lagi, ha? And have a blessed night to everyone and hope to see you again tomorrow on my live. Thank you. Bye-bye. Hope to see you tomorrow.